No, not yet. But now we are. Anyway,
Nice.
Hey.
hello everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of the Midwest Degens podcast.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'm technically the host. Mr. Milky's, John Holmes, Sprints, all of the above. Sorry, I got incense going here. It looks like there's fire. Uh, also, number 2, Mr. Pulley, Cultural Zest, whatever you want to call him, and
JJ.
our third member, Mr. Colby Dugan, the Kolbmeister, the Piss Boy, Piss Bed. Don't worry, that story's gonna come up at some point too.
He don't have piss jugs. He has a piss bed.
And this week we have a special guest, Mr. Jon Pork.
Jon Pork.
You
Hold on. Oh, I tried clapping. You can't hear it.
okay?
Works.
Anyway, so yes, this week we got a special guest, Mr. Jon Pork. He pops in the Discord quite a bit. He works out often, so he's usually late to the party. By the time all the old men go to sleep, because they're all in the Joe Biden schedule. But regardless, how's everybody doing tonight?
Some might say peach.
Peachy?
Peachy,
Don't you
yep.
start. Colby, how you doing?
Sorry, I'm in a really bad situation at the moment.
In a really bad situation in Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not a problem. You know? Cuz this podcast is not orthodox in any way, shape, or form. But anyway, we had plans tonight to go out and get food, yet half the squad canceled. So that was fun. But the
Yeah,
food was
sometimes it'd be
great.
like that.
Sometimes
Oh,
or
yeah.
every
Yeah,
time?
Herb beets.
Almost every time.
Yeah.
But
hey,
the
don't
Foundry.
don't worry, Colby. Mr. Devil's Advocate was still fighting for you.
Yeah, just trying to be his little guardian angel. You know what I mean? Just trying to look out for the little guys. I love you, Kobe.
I think Colby needs to get a tiny little, like, not a voodoo doll, but, like a little figurine of you that he can just carry with him everywhere. Dude, put you on his desk at work. Yes.
You can get like custom pops.
Yeah, but pop figures suck. I'm sorry. They really do. I have a few of them.
Figures?
I have a few, but it's just like, no, I like figures that look like the actual character, right? Like the pop
Yeah.
figures are like a cartoon.
I get it.
Yeah, like if I can spend money on a expensive version of a statue or a figure that looks exactly like what I want it to look like, then we're Gucci. But for certain figures or certain characters that I don't really care that much about, but I do like, a pop figure is nice to have.
Or you could
I
just get a
get a-
3D printer and make your own.
True, but I'm poor, so
I
I get a
wonder why
1/8
that is.
scale fully. That'd be
wonder
nice.
why that is.
Doc. Anyone on Twitch can literally see why. He got that giant ass paperweight. that
Paperweight,
glows in the
you
dark.
take that back. It is more than a
Roku stick.
paperweight. Yes, thank you. It's a Roku stick, okay?
It's a Roku stick. It's a nice fancy Roku stick with liquid.
Exactly. Can watch anything and everything I want and play video games and VR.
Hopefully VR.
What do you mean,
Yeah,
hopefully?
do some VR streams.
So
It's
I'm
been a
not
hot
sure,
minute.
because to be honest, well, I can do VR on any of my PCs, but
Well, you just don't have the space in the office.
I mean, I've done VR in the office.
I think there's enough space in there.
But I'm saying, like, you'd
It's
probably
better
have more
than
comfortable.
Felipe showed me where he did VR in his room. Imagine a square as big as my chair. You just can't move. You
My
can look
brother had the
around, but you
same
can't
thing,
move.
but his would be like side to. He'd be able to move side to side, but that's it. He'd be playing like gorilla tag and shit, and since he's standing still, there'll be a couple times he'll like smack his hand off his dresser. It's hilarious. I love it.
Ah.
Ugh.
Is it too late for you, buddy?
No,
The sugar's wearing off.
I've just been
Clearly,
up
he
since,
was
like,
fucking. What?
6.
It was stim. He was stimming the whole time we were at the foundry.
I was not
Bro.
stimming.
I swear you made a random ass noise.
And he was grunting
I
on the
don't-
way back.
Where's the proof?
I'm pretty sure people have clipped you snoring on the fucking stream before.
See
Yeah.
that? I would not be surprised.
Why is that not a soundboard yet?
we need Colby's catchphrase.
What? Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut up. That's our Colby. Wait, and you know what I just realized earlier? You said you're the host. Wouldn't it be we?
I'm the host of the Midwest Degens because you fucks don't say shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now-
it's totally
now,
not like we have a
to-
whole episode.
To be
quiz.
fair, okay, I'll devil's advocate myself here. I say I'm the host because I'm introducing everyone. I kind of help everyone along. Not so much that I'm like in charge.
The
I
guy.
guess it's our pod.
Toastmaster.
Does that make sense?
Oh yes, that makes sense. Oh
Toastmaster.
Miyagi.
The Toastmaster. I like the Milkman.
The milkman.
You know what you're describing is called a Toastmaster.
What? A Toastmaster?
Look it up.
Look it up.
Miyagi, you ain't in this episode. Hugs and kisses though.
So, a couple things I wanted to bring up. I have a nice little list that I've been working on a little bit
Doing
this
on
week.
Yeah.
So, football season shall be upon us here before we know it, right? Obviously,
Yeah,
we got
they
a
just
while to
finished the
go.
draft today, I think.
So, we were thinking about doing fantasy football this year. And I know Colby would probably be okay with that, but I know Justin doesn't like sports. But I think this might be a good opportunity for you to, branch out a little bit, Pulley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You think
I don't
so?
know. What do you think? Something you'd be interested in?
Kind of, try to sell me it. Like, is this just like a thing that you do on the apps or what?
Yes. Now, you don't have to play for money. You can do it for free. It's a little more fun if you put like $5-10 in though. But
Yeah. Make it a little more exciting.
One of the leagues I'm in is a Jersey league, and at the end of the season, everyone will just send the winner enough money to get them a nice jersey, which is typically like 60, $70.
That'd be cool. Yeah, so you don't have to like pay attention. Like you can just kind of like look at highlights or like whatever to kind of help you make decisions. But you know,
Better just
you
look at the
draft a
record
team
too.
of players and you set a lineup once a week. And you have head-to-head competitions against other people in this in the league every weekend. So obviously there's football on Thursdays, but it's like one game usually, one or two. Most games are on Sunday and Monday. So as long as you have your lineup set up before Sunday, you're chilling. But it's much easier. Fantasy football is much easier than like fantasy baseball and fantasy hockey and some of these other sports because you have to set a lineup every day in those, which got annoying real quick.
I mean, you can do like auto adjustments to your teams, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Like
can.
if like a player gets, injured, it'll swap out that injured player with one that is good.
Right.
Going off of what it would do is auto generate the best possible lineup, and that's going off of strictly their projected score because every player um has like a prediction for what they might get for fantasy points.
Yeah. But to be honest, fantasy football is pretty fun. I enjoy it. And you don't even really have to watch the games.
Yeah.
There's actually a real big amount of people that do not watch football at all, that just play fantasy football for fun and just kind of go like, "Ooh, I like these players. These players look good, blah blah blah," and play along
My
like that.
buddy's in a league with his girlfriend's family, and his girlfriend picked players by how cute they are, and she did very well. Jalen Hurts was one of her picks.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What is it? People do by names too.
Yeah.
I like this name, so I drafted this player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I just thought of this be an interesting idea. I know football is still a little ways away, but as I said, it will come fast.
Oh, yeah.
Pulley,
Yo,
you okay?
yeah, I'm good, man.
Hey, Polly, are you in your chair or are you in your bed?
Ooh, y'all are gonna have to wager on that one.
Hold on,
Oh.
Jon Pork. Why you gotta ruin it?
Oh, fuck! I'm sorry.
Damn it, man. Okay. Well, I guess we can get. See, I wanted to save it to like halfway through the podcast, but it's okay. I came up with a game for us to play. It's called "Is Pulley in Bed?"
Yeah, well,
And we were gonna go kind of around and see what everybody thinks, and then we were gonna get a final verdict. So, Jon Pork, is Pulley in
yeah.
bed? Yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Colby?
He always is. What do you mean?
And I'm gonna go with the over on is Pulley in bed? Yes.
Polly?
I am in bed.
We knew it.
Fucking dogs have been hurting, man.
The dogs have been heard
They've been howling.
straight barking.
Straight up.
Doing too much sitting down, doing nothing at work.
Wait, you work today, Paulie?
I can't. No. Nope. Nope. Keep the weekend sacred.
Yeah, he was getting all excited because he told some dude that he can't work tomorrow or today. This guy called me. He said, "Hey, you think you could come in tomorrow?" And I said, "Yeah, no." Look at him. Look at Mr. Dillon. You tell him you could work extra, and they abuse him. I ain't gonna let him do that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. See, you're starting to get the picture.
What, laziness?
No. Clearly, there's a big difference between doing overtime for your company and overtime for a company like ours. Two totally different lines of work. It's like once you get started down that road, I feel like there's just kind of no going back. So,
Well, everybody, go ahead and leave a comment on whether or not you think Pulley's just being lazy, or if he's got a good point here. Let us know.
don't you be talking down to me.
Hey,
I know where you live.
I'm just curious what the audience thinks because you already know my opinion.
It's crazy.
So another
Okay.
note I had written down here, 90 eggs.
What? Oh,
I know exactly where that came from.
I know what he's talking about.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Paulie, what is that?
All right, I'm actually gonna have to get out of my bed for this one. So, so the other day I was kind of looking at the Sam's website, right? And I was looking at their egg selection, and one of them being you can buy a whole box of eggs, 90 count. And I was asking Mr. Milky's here, considering that we're supposed to be roommates coming up here shortly.
Tenant.
And I wanted to know what his thoughts were. Yes. I wanted to know what his thought was on potentially having that many eggs. And he was not really sold on the idea, but to each their own.
Why so many? I know you eat a lot of eggs. I know that. But like,
Huh?
I said, I know you eat a lot of eggs, but why 90? That's a lot of eggs.
Yeah. I mean, but it's cheap, easy protein, early in the morning, start your day off. Great.
Yeah. If only you lifted some weights, you'd really put that protein to use.
Hey,
Yeah, but
no.
you know,
Keep the
I'm
weekend
thinking,
sacred, Jon Pork.
what does that have to do with lifting weights? But anyways, yes, I know that 90 is quite a bit. It's just something that I saw. I was like, huh. Kind of interesting. You can get that for free with the, a little flock of chickens in the backyard,
So did you go on the Sam's app specifically to look for eggs, or?
No, like I kind of like my thought process is normally if I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna get, I like to put a little list together. So I'll just kind of go on the website, look at the different categories of the grocery section, and I came across the the refrigerated section. Yeah.
Interesting.
Those chips that we got, the avocado oil cooked chips, pretty good. Even though according to the Yuka app, it's like a mid to low 30 because of the salt intake. Too fatty. It's a shame.
So
Yeah.
besides fruit, is there any fucking good food in America, or
I feel like it's just everything you eat, you need to eat it with conscious. Cause like,
You not hear that? I farted.
like my protein
What?
that I drink, right? The salted
Oh.
peanut butter.
Kobe's a guy.
Yuka gave it a low score because it was
What?
high in sodium.
What do you mean?
But
One of my
like,
wait, hold on. Okay, continue.
but but like it's flavors salted peanut butter. It has salt in it, so like, yeah, it's higher in sodium. But like, it's still a really good source of protein, and it was low in calories. You know what I mean? Like, and then
Yeah.
it was like low in fats and little to no carbs. Like, it was still given a low score. It's just, I'm not saying like the app should be taken with a grain of salt. I'm saying
I
it's
see what
just
you did there.
there to it's there to like, kind of just give you insight on what you're actually putting in your body, because like a
Yeah,
lot of people just eat
neurotoxins,
shit.
red
Oh
40,
dude, don't get me started on that shit.
Phthalates, seed oils,
phthalates.
microplastics.
They're making the taint small. This is a problem.
Starting the frogs gay.
Turning the frogs gay, man.
Got a little Alex Jones in here.
I don't have my my Alex Jones soundboard anymore.
That could be its own soundboard in itself. That man he's something.
Yeah.
All right, so what else is on your list?
I had here written down apologize to Colby, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know if he deserves an
Like, what's the
apology.
context here?
See, I think I was just thinking back about originally Colby was not on board with being on the podcast. So he kind of pissed me off. So I, just
Kind of put him on blast.
kind of put him on
And then he
blast,
came
but
back like
it was
midway
deserved.
through the first episode.
So that's why I put comma maybe. So you know what? I'm sorry, Colby. Maybe.
He's probably not even here to
Oh yeah, hold up.
even acknowledge. Bro can't even get like a break. He's just like, I mean, granted, he's probably been home all day, but just with his own personal time, it just seems like his girlfriend's always calling him or
So
always wanting something from him.
is this I would like him to share it on the podcast. I don't want to do it for him, but I think this is just like we gotta let the audience know.
I mean, is that something that he really wants to
Oh, I'm
let
gonna
the whole
say
world
it.
know about?
I'm gonna say it because they have
Well, Cole,
because there's no context to this story whatsoever, besides a random person urinating on their personal belonging.
Kobe, are you alive, buddy? Are you okay? Are you here? Are you there? Show us a sign.
I love his name in Discord right now.
Mister, it's just water. In parentheses, piss.
Oh god. Yeah, so Colby can't come hang out with the boys, but he can let random people urinate on their things. That's what we've learned today.
I mean, this ain't new information though.
It's true, but it is to
Well,
the audience.
maybe
They
to the
don't
viewers,
know.
yeah.
Right. That's
yeah.
what. See, that was the other thing. So we haven't even really introduced Jon Pork yet.
I'm
He
Jon
just kind of
Pork.
exists. But you know, he's a friend of ours, that a coworker of mine, not Pulley. Pulley doesn't have friends, so.
What a
Yep.
great host you are.
I was wondering where it got quiet in here. Wait, that was it, bro. Where's the crickets? Play the crickets.
I got you.
There it is. We got to keep the soundboards alive. Anyway, I was getting off track. What was I talking about? Pulley being a loser? Oh no, sorry. Mr. Jon Pork. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about or the viewers about yourself and what's been going on recently.
So I'd say I'm a dabbler amongst things. I do a little bit of everything, honestly.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I like the game, of course.
Pulley is the crickets.
Building race cars, fucking just
Oh,
got a
shit.
bike, hitting the gym, becoming a coach in the gym. You know, I do a lot of things.
Man's on the quest to 20-inch arms.
Oh yeah. But my main focus right now is to get everything with my bike straight. I just bought a 2013 Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R, fast as hell. I never ridden a bike before this one, so
Yeah, that shit's nice.
yeah, it's sketchy, but it's cool. I'm going through my MSF courses right now, and they're pretty easy, but that's because I've already been riding for a little bit. Sorry, I had the basics down. But other than that, um, cars, bike, and gym. That's kind of the life.
Yep, he's a regular here in the Morty's Mind Blowers podcast. Midwest Degens podcast. Morty's Mind Blowers Discord. Part of the homies. He'll definitely be on future episodes as well.
Oh yeah.
We're kind of getting a list together of people that are going to be on. I mean, we have so many random ass people. Oh, look who decided to show up. How's it going, Colby?
What's going
Yeah, are you having a good night?
so far?
Well, you sound so sad, buddy.
Doesn't sound like it.
Is Belle just like not leaving you alone to do your stuff?
Did we lose him?
Joey?
What? Sorry, what?
Yeah, wait.
Is everything okay, bud? Are you good? Is Belle like listening to this conversation right now? Like, are you okay?
And this, my friends, is why this is the Midwest Degens. Because we're all a little dumb.
Amongst other things.
So yeah, you know, Colby just here. He's never kind of like Jon Pork, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Neither here nor there. Just just existing on this endless empty plane of existence with hurt feet.
Hurt feet.
But you know how it goes.
Hey, look at the sound that I just found on my soundboard.
Oh god, dude.
Whoopie dee scoop. Scoop dee dee whoop. Whoop dee scoop dee.
Oh god.
Yo, I look, I have a laugh button.
Don't force it.
I'm
It's okay.
only gonna use it when Pulley says something.
Oh no.
Do it, do it. Do it. That's not. I was talking about the laugh.
It's served well.
Just...
Okay. Moving on. So, what all is y'all's plan for the summer? You guys got anything big coming up? Trips, purchases, things happening?
Man, so my family, we're supposed to take a trip to Florida. I'm not sure when. It's probably gonna be like the beginning of July. We always go to Daytona Beach. It's always a good time there.
Yeah, I've been there once. It's all right. I just don't remember it that well because I was small.
Yeah. You probably went to like the racetrack and shit, I bet.
Yeah, when I go
Daytona
to Florida,
500.
I go to Miami. Well, Tampa and Miami.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wanna take my bike. I feel like that'd be fun.
Throw it on a trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, I support it. That'd be fun,
Right.
especially down there. The weather would be great.
And then, like every once in a while, take the bike off the trailer and ride it for a little bit. Like riding the bike in the Smokies. That'd be sick.
That would be badass. Watch out for the falling rocks, though.
Oh yeah.
Chat, like you don't even have to even like put together, you know, like what this is crazy, chat. You know, like it.
Chat. Chat, this is crazy. Good old XQC.
What about you, Pulley? What you got going on this summer?
Well, obviously, early summer around June. Should be moving in with Mr. Milky's here. Yep.
Yeah, he's getting kicked out of his family member's house because she's having a child.
I wouldn't call it kicked out. It was just more like a
Strongly encouraged.
yeah. Well, just the whole aspect of like kind of running low on space because of their
I did not mean to do
because
that.
Dude, what was
they're
that?
starting a family. So
What the fuck?
it brought
I
Colby
have
back from the dead.
no idea what that was.
Yeah, besides that, potentially a brand new car purchase, which is much needed because my current vehicle is falling apart. Much
Yeah.
love and respect for Mello, but she's an old girl. So just gonna keep working, saving up. Hopefully by late summer, early fall, purchase a new vehicle. Normally during the summer, my family does a lot of like camping trips, like big camping trips where we rent out cabins and like tent lots and spend the whole day like floating down the river and all that. So probably doing one of those this summer.
Nice. I know Mr. Jon Pork is interested in going to his property at some
Yeah,
point,
man.
and I can take the fruit bat.
You can take the fruit bat.
You have property?
Yeah, we got 2 lots.
Hell yeah.
Got a couple campers on them.
Mm.
That'll be
Good
fun.
time down there.
We could record a podcast down there.
We could, yeah.
We could phone in Colby.
Phone in a friend.
That'd be fun. Yeah, yeah. I hear you,
Bully
Colby. I
does
know.
not wanna pod.
Well, Colby's gonna be on summer break because he's a teacher. So what are you gonna do, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
DoorDash.
Is he gonna DoorDash all
He-
summer?
He's gonna go back to the old reliable.
I'll tell you one thing that will not change for him though.
Hmm.
That
Yeah, being whipped.
maybe. But that sounds pretty exciting. I know my plan for the summer is to stream until my eyeballs fall out.
Trying to get to affiliate, huh?
Slowly but surely. Hey, we went up another 0.1 of a viewer again. We are at 1.6 of a viewer a stream now. That's over half a person. Thanks, Twitch.
So the other streaming platform, that's
Kick?
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to
So-
multicast at some point, but I got to start somewhere.
Start small. Yeah.
Because I want to also stream to X.
Hmm.
Because they've been working a lot on the platform of, I don't know, just stream quality and shit. Elon streams himself in his private jet playing Path of Exile. So yeah, I want to
Okay.
do X. I want to do YouTube, maybe Kick. And that's probably it. I'm not gonna do Rumble or any of the other stupid shit. But Twitch is the main one that I'm gonna do, because it seems to be the only streaming platform that never goes away. So keep it consistent.
Fuck was that?
I don't know, Pulley. What was that?
Yeah, Pulley,
I
what
don't know.
was that?
You tell me, what was it?
We wouldn't know because it's not our soundboard.
I wouldn't know either. I don't know.
I'm
Kobe?
gonna see you later, Pulley. I'm gonna see you.
And
Yeah,
he's
how
not gonna
so?
be as peachy.
Instead of pulling up on the Ninja, I'm gonna pull up on the Harley. So you know I mean business.
Stepping on business.
It's gonna just
Damn,
remember
dude.
though, even though you pull up, you still gotta go to the basement.
Ah, Knock on the door. Hey, can I talk to JJ?
Exactly. That's exactly how it would go too.
Bro, when I heard that, I was like, actually?
Huh?
So are you like a junior or something?
What?
Are you a junior?
What do you mean junior?
Are you Justin Junior? Like,
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
No, he's just an unk.
I yeah. Yeah.
Just in time.
Straight up. Yep. So that nickname actually came from my ex's family and it just kind of stuck.
Ah.
Because before I was a part of that family, there was another Justin that my ex's cousin was dating like at the time, and then I came into the picture. So there was kind of a pecking order with that whole thing. And since he was there first, he went by Justin. So therefore, they just started calling me JJ, and it just kind of stuck.
Huh.
I think cultural
So
zest fits you better.
Yeah,
I love cultural zest.
dude, I could go for a horchata right about now. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm taking my mom to Tres de Mayo for Mother's Day.
Are you really?
When is Mother's Day?
Yo, I think is it this weekend? No, not like this
It's
weekend.
the
Next weekend?
12th.
Oh, we got a minute then. Cool.
You get something
I
for
still gotta
her.
get her a gift.
Dude, get her a tree or like a plant or something.
I mean, I could do that, I
I
guess. See, the thing
I'm
is,
probably gonna.
she rents a house, so I don't really think that's a big deal, like to plant a tree or something, but I don't know.
I'm just gonna give my mom some fuzzy socks.
Low key, fuzzy socks are comfy as hell,
Oh yeah.
especially in like, bro, nothing pisses me off more than when my toes are cold.
Mitosis.
Mitosis?
You know.
I do.
Mitosis and meiosis.
Biosis.
Big.
What?
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 Anywho. What do you boys think about barbecues? We gonna be barbecuing?
So yeah,
Yeah, that's the plan.
we plan on going to Chunko's a lot.
Oh yeah.
So we gonna have so yeah, that's another thing is fight nights. We'll be able to grill for some fight nights. Dustin Poirier just announced his last fight.
Wait, this
Yeah.
is his last fight?
Max Holloway, yup, for the baddest motherfucker title. And that will be it, which is very sad, but also it's good for him. Very
Wait,
unfortunate.
so Ilya Taporia doesn't have that belt, even though he beat Max Holloway?
Yeah, because it wasn't for the baddest motherfucker belt.
Oh, okay.
You got to
I didn't know
chat.
they
You
had a
got
legit.
yeah, because
Okay.
it's not like a weight class belt, right? At least I don't think so.
No, it's not. It started. What weight class was it? It started with Jorge Masvidal. I know that.
Yep. So Poirier is retiring, which is sad, but it was gonna happen sooner or later, right?
Yeah. That man's a scrapper, dude. His fight with Dan Hooker, I think, during COVID, insane,
I don't think I watched that fight.
bro.
I'm gonna have
So
to check
during the
some
COVID
highlights.
fights, it was an arena with no like real crowd,
Yeah, I remember watching a few fights like that.
dude. Like the punch, like there was a moment where him and Dan Hooker were just going at each other, slugging, bro. You could just hear the smacks of the gloves off their face. It was insane. Yeah, boom, boom, boom for like a solid 2-3 minutes.
So yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, and I guess O'Malley coming up, rematch for the belt, the welterweight
Tom
belt.
Aspinall's fighting too. He's fighting Cyril Gahn
Okay.
for game.
So yeah, there's gonna be some fights, but at least going forward, I mean, those are really the only ones. All the other big ones kind of already happened.
Yeah, they started this year off strong, dude. They
Yeah.
started off with
Yeah.
John Jones and Stipe, Pereira and Ankalaev. Uh, man, who else? Who else?
Obviously, the last one, Volk and Diego Lopez.
Volk and Diego Lopez. Thank you. Did did that Marab versus Sean O'Malley fight happen this year, or was that last
It was
year?
last year.
That was last year.
Yeah. But O'Malley has not fought since that, so they went straight to a rematch.
He got beat pretty bad.
Yeah, he did, unfortunately.
Remember, I was scrolling on, it was either TikTok or Instagram, and it was a clip of Marab like just dominating on top, and they were like clowning the fact that Marab was wrestling with Sean O'Malley. And it's like, bro, that was the only time he did it. The rest of the fight, he was standing up with Sean O'Malley and
Yeah.
beating his ass,
Yep. And that's where O'Malley usually shines.
which is insane. Like,
Yeah, he did not look like O'Malley in that fight.
no, I'd
But
be surprised if any fighter liked O'Malley. Honestly, he's not like McGregor. Like, he's not insufferable or anything, but he's kind of,
he's got the swag.
yeah, like he holds himself to the same degree. So I could see fighters like not liking that, thinking he's cocky and shit like that. I want to fight him just for that reason.
But I think that makes it exciting.
Oh yeah,
And regardless, they still touch gloves during the fight, right?
yeah.
I like seeing that a lot. Showing respect. I did not like that last. Was it Cody Covington? No. It was this last one. What was the little skinny dude?
Little
Skinny
dude.
country kid. What was his name?
Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell. Yeah, he was just being a dick. And he didn't really
Yeah, he
touch
does that.
gloves. And then he got his ass beat. And it was just like, all right, well, kind of made a fool out of yourself.
He's a he's a flat earther, so
Is he really?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Huh. But that must be from getting your head knocked around a little too much. Yeah, see, Pulley is trying to get educated in manly things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
trying to
spends
convince
most of
Boy to get a bike.
he spends most of his day in League of Legends. So
I wouldn't. I wouldn't go that far. I haven't really been as active as I used to be.
Because you've been playing League of Legends.
No, like I'm saying, like I haven't really been playing League as much as I used to. I just haven't really been as interested.
Pulley, you're supposed to be the next Tyler One. What the hell?
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Why not?
Well, maybe
You
you
don't
should
want a
start.
dent on your head?
Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe you should. Yeah, and like Tim the Tatman.
Yeah.
Maybe first thing you should do is start going to the gym with Jon Pork.
You know,
Get the physique of
speak for
T1.
yourself.
Get the physique of type T1 first, and then you could work towards being good at League.
You know, I think you two could benefit from going to the gym with Jon Pork.
Listen, I'm fat and I'm fine with it. Okay.
Oh, so I can't be fat and fine with it, but you can.
Nope, not under my roof.
It's crazy.
I think you all should be in Jon Pork's gym.
Jon
Well,
Pork, you starting a gym?
No.
When
Damn
we
it.
set up, why don't we just call my gym the Jon Pork Gym?
The Pork Dungeon.
The Pork Dungeon.
Pork.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to be like working out and stepping on Eddie fur all over the place. You know what I mean?
Pulley, it's gonna be in the basement, buddy.
In the basement.
Ain't no fur in the basement.
And it's nice and cold in the basement. Nice.
Oh yeah, it would really be like a dungeon.
The Pork Dungeon.
I'm gonna purposely loosen some pipes so there's a slight water leakage down there.
Make it like a fucking shit Arkham.
Yeah, it's Arkham Asylum, that bitch.
Arkham Asylum. You just hear the drip of the water.
There's some steam coming off the pipes.
No, the steam's gonna be coming off your biceps.
Oh yeah, your soon-to-be 22-inch biceps.
Ooh, that's what I like to hear.
You'll have to throw
Oh,
Miyagi in there too,
yeah.
so he can pump up those 9-inch arms.
They're 12. They're 12.
I thought they were 13.
Hey, don't be pumping
measure-
him up. You start small.
What? Fuck you.
9 is criminal. 9 is the bone.
I'm gonna fucking measure history right now.
So I'll do it again.
I'm gonna do it again.
Again!
One more again. Oh fuck! I'm down to 11 and a half.
Armed
Wait, hold
and
on, I can flex a little harder.
dangerous!
I can flex a little harder. That's 12.
Pixar didn't happen.
Winter Soldier's the worst.
Hey. Be nice to my Winter Soldier.
I just don't know how to fucking
Just
play him.
remember,
He
you
always
dropped
whips
the
my
most
ass.
kills in your career with Punisher, not Winter Soldier.
Again.
You said what, John?
I said, just remember, you dropped the highest number of kills in your career with Punisher, not Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Punisher's too easy, though. What?
I don't know.
I'm
I've
really
seen some
is.
pretty
With the
shit
Punisher.
Punishers in my day, especially ones that stick on the turret and don't go to the objective when the timer is ticking towards the end. Man, I hate players like that, dude. It's like, God, come on, bro, get your head out of your ass.
That was so funny. Do you remember that, Pulley?
Huh?
You remember that? There was one night, you guys were really drunk and we were playing Marvel Rivals, right? You remember?
I mean, if we were all drunk, I probably don't remember.
Hey, just
So,
remember he
there was
had
a
he had 2
moment-
ciders, so I don't know.
Something like that.
Can get a little
But-
interesting.
You're playing Punisher, and you're sitting on your turret just spraying down the enemies. But we needed someone to get on the payload because we were in overtime, and I was like, Pulley, get off your turret so you can get on the objective. We're about to lose. And you said, I'm on it. I'm on, like, you're yelling that you're on the objective and you're nowhere near it.
That's frustrating.
Dude, that was so awesome.
That's a classic pulley move.
I
I'm
could not
on
even
the
get mad at
objective.
it. I'm on it. I'm on. I can just imagine you shaking your head, fucking putting your whole body in it.
It's very hard to rely on pulley in video games.
At least when he's
Fuck
drunk.
you.
When you're supposed to be on generator duty, but you're on
Oh.
Instagram reels in your bed,
Generator.
or
dude?
when you're supposed to be harvesting the weed and you're just sitting there on Instagram reels.
So
Yeah.
we were playing the back rooms, and you were supposed to keep the generator full of gas.
Which,
No, that
mind
was not
you,
me. No,
that
was
was
Baylor.
you. And mind
No,
you,
I was
that
d-
was bullshit
down-
because we were supposed to all be together looking for the supplies, not sitting in the generator room doing nothing.
So
I believe that was Baylor.
well, there was a moment when I told you to do it, right? And I don't think we lost power or anything, because that's what you might be thinking of when Baylor purposely killed John.
That might have been it then.
But the moment that we're talking about is when I told you to, because you asked, like, what can I do? And I was like, oh, just make sure the generator's full. I look at your face cam and you're in bed on your phone. I was like, Pulley, what are you
Check that out.
doing? Man, I'm gonna put you in timeout every time you're in bed.
Oh.
You gave me some ideas.
That needs to happen.
See, as me and Miyagi like to say, taking out the trash.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Well, I ended up hitting up on pretty much everything I got. What all do you guys have? Anything?
I don't like the way Long John Silver's was talked about in the last podcast.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't knock it till you try it.
To be
Well,
fair,
why-
I gave it the benefit of the doubt. It was Pulley that said, and I quote, "Fuck Long John Silver's." So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
what
think
was-
this is between you and him.
What was that about, Pulley?
It's just so misleading because you don't expect a fast food fish place to have banging chicken strips and to outperform all the other places that specialize in chicken strips like Raising Cane's or Lee's, Popeyes, KFC. Like it just seems unnatural.
I guess. But like every single thing you get, at least but from my knowledge, everything you get from Long John Silver's is just fried food.
Yeah.
So why not chicken tenders?
Okay, I get what you're saying, but like for example, we went to the Crafty Crab, What if I ordered
Yeah.
chicken wings?
Maybe a
I would
punk.
look at you in such a way. Actually, yeah, I would just call you weird, honestly.
Like that's
but what if
exactly
you?
what a kid would
But
get.
but what if we go to Long John Silver's and I order the chicken strips?
That's a little different because that's Long John Silver's and not Crafty Crab.
I mean, I guess to an extent.
I get what you're saying though. You like
Okay,
it's
okay.
supposed to be a fish joint.
What
And you're
about
getting chicken?
you go to McDonald's and you order the
Yeah,
fillet of
and-
fish?
See that's where I'm like I get what you're saying because if you get a fillet of fish, fuck you.
I'll be honest. I put the fillet of fish on the same shit as the McRib. It's terrible.
I had the McRib, right, and then I went, and then my school had when I was in high school, they had a rib sandwich like a couple days later. Tell me why it tasted the exact same.
Because it's mystery meat. It's not real meat.
It's soy.
You ever seen how
And
they
I
do
ain't-
that? Make chicken nuggets. It's like pink paste.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I love me some pink
God.
paste.
I don't even want to hear that right now. My stomach is not feeling it.
Oh, poor buddy.
Oh.
Ate a
God.
little too much food.
I would say Long John Silver's chicken tenders are fried similarly to McNuggets.
Well, you know what we'll have to do? We'll have to do a. This is dude, we could do this as like a supplemental for the podcast. We can do a blind taste test.
That'd be cool, honestly.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get Long John Silver's chicken strips and then McDonald's McCrispy strips and then maybe like KFC and
Popeyes.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Popeyes and
Not
then
Popeyes.
Oh.
If we're
No
going
maggots?
to Popeyes, we're going to like
A
we're
different-
going to like Heinz or something.
Okay.
A&W.
A&W.
Culver's.
Okay, but we're also not trying to spend a band just for some chicken strips.
Boom, boom, boom.
And they gotta be decent. So it's like we all three, or even like all of us together collectively go to a separate restaurant and then convene. But no, then you would know, right?
Well, I mean, like either way, someone's gonna. The only way we would have absolutely no idea is if we had some like mediator of some sort,
Kobe.
master of tenders.
Colby's very picky about his food. I think he's a tender connoisseur.
You think he's a Tinder connoisseur?
Probably.
I think he's a McChicken connoisseur. Maybe of the plain variety.
Colby, what say you?
Say you're gay.
That's a
Colby,
pretty interesting
don't be a
hot
hater.
take. That's somehow in relation to chicken strips. Thank you, Colby.
Meteorologist Colby coming in with the hot takes.
Of course.
Did you guys see that Taco Bell brought back their chicken nuggets?
Didn't they like pop off though? Didn't people really like them?
I loved them, honestly.
Wait, didn't they just have sliders too? Wait, they
I think
did.
I
They were
seen something about
they were
that.
like tiny crunch wrap looking things.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
pretty sick.
Okay, yeah, that was actually a banger idea.
See, I don't know. Taco Bell is just kind of clutch. I don't know.
If Taco Bell's gonna do one thing and one thing only, it's gonna be reinventing the taco
See, but
over and over.
But you see, now, I don't know. I'm starting to. My eyes have been opened now because I just don't even see a point in going to Taco Bell anymore, even though it's nice when Tres de Mayo is right down the street from my house.
Oh, he said my eyes have been opened.
I mean, for real, like the tacos at
You
Tres de
actually have
Mayo,
to pass
$4.
Tres de Mayo.
Yeah, you
to
have
get
to
to
go
Taco
past Tres de Mayo to get to Taco Bell. I could get a authentic taco from Tres de Mayo for $4. That is literally cheaper than a cheesy gordito crunch. And
Shit, apparently, if you're me, you can get a torta, a horchata, and 3 tacos for $20 or whatever the fuck it was that she charged me.
yeah, so yeah, like I said, it's just I don't know. My eyes have been opened. I'm on a new level when it comes to food.
I'm on a new level.
Give me them 3 entrees.